Hey everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Meredith E. Phillips and it is Wednesday, November 1st. It is the first day of NaNoWriMo 2023. I have had this story in my head for months now and I am so excited to get started. But first, we have a bunch of new friends around here. Or maybe this is the first video of mine you've seen. So, to get you sort of oriented, to let you know a little bit about me and what my project is and all that kind of stuff, I'm gonna do a little intro to me. Now, if you're not new around here and you're like, Meredith, I already know all this stuff, just skip to this timestamp. Just skip to the timestamp here, and then we'll get started on NaNoWriMo things. Let me share a little bit with you about my writing journey, what I'm doing, and a little bit of fun facts about me. Okay, let's do that first. So hey, like I said, my name is Meredith E. Phillips. I started this channel way back in May of 2020 with my iPhone 6 and a rudimentary understanding of iMovie, which as you can imagine produced some seriously high quality videos. At the time, I was working on a Western romance set in 1880s Kansas, but regrettably, lacked any cowboys, sheriffs, outlaws, or cattle ranchers. Quite impressive that I could write a Western without any of those things making an appearance, but that's what I did. I switched gears that November and wrote Project Model Rom-Com, which was, as you can perhaps guess, a contemporary rom-com. The main characters were models for the covers of romance novels, which is honestly a really great premise if you ask me, but after nearly 2 years of working on revising the thing, I finally gave it up. In November 2022, just last year, I decided to write a Regency romance, and my friends, that is where my writing voice lies. I love this genre, and I'm absolutely besotted with the characters and world I created. This year for NaNoWriMo, I am writing book 2 in the series, and I'm planning to query book 1 in early 2024. A couple fun facts about yours truly, because I know you want to know. I live in the Houston, Texas area, but I grew up in Northern Virginia, just outside of Washington, D.C. At one point, my husband and I had 5 house rabbits: Nibbles, Tilly, Crispin, Lucy, and Junie. But we've had to say goodbye to all but 2. We currently have Lucy, who can't move and is in diapers. Yes, you can diaper a rabbit. And Junie, who is doing a little better but has a pretty bum leg, and they're both just very old. In October 2021, we adopted 2 dogs, Nahan and Jade, who are both originally street dogs from Saudi Arabia. My favorite movie is Lawrence of Arabia, my favorite band are the Foo Fighters, and if anyone wants to chat Bollywood films, specifically 90s classics, please come to me and let's chat. Okay, let's get going with NaNoWriMo. So there you go. I hope that was kind of interesting and helpful. So let's chat a little bit real quick about what my plans are for today. The first day, which is always super exciting. I do have the day off work. I took the day off because it's honestly kind of tradition at this point. It's fun just to have the first day to yourself to do all the word writing and just have a good time, right? So I have the day off and I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna do basically what I did last year because it worked really well. My overall goal for the day, word count wise, is 4,000 words. That's the goal, okay? Stretch goal, if we're feeling up to it, is 5K. That might be a little bit of a stretch. We'll see how we do. But I definitely would love to hit at least 4K. I feel like that's a good strong start. For me, that's a good strong start. Personally, I like to get in big word counts, especially in this first week, because your motivation, excitement, inspiration, energy level is the highest at this point, and it's just gonna continue to go down as the month goes on. So I like to try to put in big effort without like overtaxing myself to the point where I get burned out in like 3 days. We don't want to do that. So for me, 4K in a day is reasonable. 5K would be a little bit of a stretch. We'll see how we're feeling and how close we can get to that. In terms of structuring the day, again, I'm going to kind of do what I did last year because it worked really well. I'm going to try to do 1,000 words, take a break, 1,000 words, take a break, 1,000 words, take a break, kind of like that throughout the, morning and early afternoon. Most of the breaks will be like maybe 10 minutes, just so I get stand up, stretch my legs, move around for a minute, check on the bunnies probably, and then come back and get started again. One of the breaks will be a little bit longer for lunch. So I should be able to hit 4K doing that fairly easily. Hopefully, we'll see. I do need to be wrapping up the writing for the day, probably between 2 and 3 in the afternoon, because my plan is to have this posted Thursday morning, tomorrow morning, So after I finish writing, I've got to edit all this and do a thumbnail and post it and all the things. So I need several hours to be able to get all that done. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think I'm ready to go. I've got my candle going and everything. It smells delicious in here. It's a nice fall day. It's like 60 degrees outside. I've got on my NaNoWriMo shirt. I've got on my grandma sweater. What more could you ask for? So it's just after 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get my document pulled up and I'm gonna start writing. Last night I finished, I like just sort of was organizing, like making sections for each scene and stuff like that. So like the Scrivener document is all ready to go. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. So let's do it. Let's do it! Although hilariously this morning, right as I was setting up the camera, I noticed there was a message on my computer desktop that said my mouse was low on batteries. And I was like, are you serious? Got that plugged in. I'm gonna have to unplug it so I can get stuff pulled up and then replug it. Oh well, at least it's not the keyboard. Although that, at least you can plug it in and still use it. This, you can't use it. Like, why'd they put the thing on the underside? They could have put it like up here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing great. All right, let's get started. One thing I'm realizing I did not get pulled up and ready is a little bit of some sort of background music. I should have had that ready to go, but that's okay. What should we use? What should we use? I've got a bunch of different, just all kinds of stuff. Just calm vibes. As long as there's no ads in between them. That's annoying when you bring up like a chillax playlist and then you're 2 minutes in and it's like, Downy Fresh is here for you. And I'm like, shut up, what are you doing? Ugh. All right. Got this ready. I've got my $6 headphones on. They're still going strong. And I've got my document here. Look at it in all its glory. Well, don't look because it has stuff in it that you can't see. But I'm ready. I'm ready. It's been less than an hour and I'm already at 1,000 words. I'm really excited. I am a little like, it's a first draft, so of course it's coming out very first drafty, and I'm like, woof, we haven't first drafted in a minute. And me being me, it's such, I can already tell, like it's so, I'm such an underwriter. There's a lot of details missing. It's fine. It's fine. We're not too worried about it at this point. We just need to get the basic bones of the story down on the page, right? This is going to be the worst version of the story that I ever tell. And we're fine with that. We're fine with that. So 1,000 words in, I'm going to take a short break. It is exactly 10 a.m. right now. So I'm just going to stand up, go check on the bunnies. They shouldn't need anything right now. I gave Lucy water before I sat down in here. But yeah, just kind of stand up and stretch for a second. So let's do that. Okay, we took a little break. We walked around the living room while we ate a granola bar. My little writing buddy is not writing, but she's just chilling in there, being a good girl. I'm ready to go. Let's do another 1,000 words. All right, we are 2,098 words in. It is 11:26. I had to take a teeny little break in the middle of that last sort of sprint, I guess, to take Jade outside to go potty. That only took a few minutes. And yeah, I'm at the end of chapter 1, scene 1, whatever you want to call it. I have it divided out into scenes at this point. Typically, I feel like my scenes end up just being the chapters. So anyway, scene 1, chapter 1, whatever you want to call it, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. And now I get to switch POVs and start writing from his point of view. So that'll be fun. I've already gotten to introduce the main couple, which is super exciting. And yeah, I think it's going well. I realized as I got to the end that I hadn't introduced like a servant character that probably should have been introduced earlier. You know, first draft things. But otherwise, I think it's going good. So I'm halfway done, halfway to the main goal of the day. So that feels good since it's not even 11:30 yet. I think what I'm going to do, because usually I like to eat lunch around noon. I think I'm going to just keep going. I know I'm supposed to take a break, but I think I'm just going to keep going right now. See how much I can get done in the next 30 minutes. I don't know if I can do 1,000 words in 30 minutes. I could maybe do 1,000 words in 45 minutes and take lunch around 12:15. That could work. Let's keep going. Let's keep going because I'm excited and I don't really feel like getting up to take another break. So, chapter 2. Let's go. Okay, how about that? Not too shabby. 1,000 words in, right at 12:15. Do I know myself or what? So, for the day, I'm at over 3,000 words. I'm doing amazing. It is, though, like you saw, quarter afternoon, and I'm hungry. So, I'm going to take a longer break at this point, at least 45 minutes, maybe an hour, we'll see, and eat some lunch. Got to change Lucy's diaper. Yeah, just kind of, take a break for a second. And then come back and maybe finish up this chapter 2. It's going well so far. It's very fun. I'm having a good time. Okay, so we'll break and then we'll be back in a little bit. Here they are, the little bunny girls. Hi, Junie. It's a little messy, so we'll clean up some of this, clean up this little lady, and then get some lunch for ourselves. Alright, so lunch has been consumed and it is about 10 after 1. Not too bad. Let's see how much I can get done in the next 50 minutes. And I should be at 4,000 words at that point. If I can get another 1,000 words in 50 minutes, I think I can do it. After that, I might be done because I do, like I said, have to edit this vlog. We'll see. I don't want to push it. I just remember last year, I think I ended around 2 and then edited the vlog and it was like, I don't know, I feel like I was like running out of time or it was like a lot of pressure to like hurry and edit it. So I don't think I want to keep writing until 3. We'll see. But let's sit down and get back to work. Alrighty, so it's a little later. It's 2:36. Oops, I was at the fun part. It's all been a fun part so far, but I was trying to finish out this chapter and it ended up being longer. But I am at now 4,314 words total for the day. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that and run with it. So I'm gonna pause here to begin editing this video. If I have time and motivation, who knows what will happen later tonight? Probably nothing. It's gonna take me a minute to edit all this together, but oh man, I'm like so close to 5,000. But I think I'm just gonna leave it. Successful day 1. Successful day 1 for sure. I've done 2 whole chapters. I'm feeling pretty good about it. There's definitely like, it's such a first draft. It's such a first draft. And it's kind of hard because like the whole last part of the year, I've been working on more advanced drafts of book 1, right? And so I'm used to reading my writing when it's in like a draft 4 version or a draft 5 iteration. And now I'm reading draft 1 words again and they're just so clunky. They're just so first drafty. But it's fine. That's what they're supposed to be. That's what they're supposed to be. So anyway, it's good so far though. I'm having a good time. So for now, I am going to sign off, but please, in the comments, let me know, how did your first day go? Was it successful? Are you quote unquote behind? It's fine. If you didn't do anything on day 1 or you only got like a few hundred words or something, you've got the entire rest of the month. You're good. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't let like a not great first day like bum you out. just keep going. But yeah, let me know how your first day went. I hope it was good. I hope you're having a good day 2 or day 3 or whatever we're on by the time you're seeing this. It's gonna be a good month. It's gonna be a good month. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, you can click the subscribe button. This month, I'm posting videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm writing this thing. I've had this first line in my head for ages, like literal ages, months and months and months. And I'm gonna try to plug this silly mouse in.